Hello. So guys, to install the WSL you need to get into the Windows Insider program. If you are not into Windows Insider program, you will not get the Windows Insider preview and you will not be able to install Linux in your Windows 10. So to do that, you can see on your screen. So how to do that? Link your account with it. First of all, go to updates and then security, then Windows Insider program and set your settings. The reason it is recording on the phone because it is a new Windows and I have not installed the screen recorder in it. That's why. So now you have to restart your PC or your laptop, whatever you use. Restarting. So now that you have PC have restarted, log in again. Now so you can see when we go to the Windows Insider program, you can see that there will be two options, fast and slow. You can select either the fast version to get updates or the slow version. So this is a new window, so I have to get all of the updates first before I get the Windows Insider preview update. Look at the updates. I will get done with these updates and get back to you. So now that all of the updates have run, you can see there's only one update left. That is the Windows Insider preview. Here, Windows Insider program is activated and this is Windows Insider preview. It's installing, downloading. Okay, so now that our update is done, now we need to go to install Ubuntu in our computer. So to do that, go to the Microsoft Store and search for WSL, or if you are specific, you can search for any distro. I am going to install Ubuntu, so I have searched for Ubuntu, and you can install any version of Ubuntu, but I would suggest go for the latest. So that's why I am installing Ubuntu 20.04. Now we have to install the new Windows terminal that is launched by Microsoft and not many people know about it. Search for Windows terminal. Install it. So now that our Windows terminal is installing, you can search for WSL and you will get a list of every distro that is out there for Windows. Now you have to go and search for Windows PowerShell and run it as administrator. You have to run it as administrator, otherwise it will not work. Now we need to configure the Windows subsystem for Linux. Very hard name. Type this command. Okay. type all of these commands. Obviously I cannot speed comma dash, you have to see and type it. So after these two commands, if you are getting an error like this, the version is not activated, you need to restart your PC after these two first commands. Restart your PC. I have already done it, so that's why it's not happening. And after restarting the PC, if it is not even then restart working, so you can search for Windows features and go there, and from there enable WSL and VirtualBox. That's for troubleshooting. I am only telling you, don't have to do that. Now open your Ubuntu distro that you have downloaded and it's installing. Enter your new user name for your Linux. Set your password. Again type your password. Now for one time run this command sudo apt-get update. This will update all of the packages that are installed in this Ubuntu. This is a newer version, so it will not install anything, but if you download like Debian or that, it will update some stuff. Even now it is updating. I was wrong. Again type some commands. So you can type this command and see which distros are installed on your computer, and then change and type your Ubuntu, which distro you have, and space the version you want to install in it. Like I am doing it in it. Like after your distro name, you have to type 2. There's no other version. You have to do Windows Wsl2. Even if you are having some problems, go to the Microsoft and type WSL2 documentations, and you can there are lots of the troubleshooting steps and so on. Now we need to set the where we want to install our new apps. You can set that by typing storage, by going to storage settings. Oh. From there, go to change where new apps installed. I'm telling things in advance. I don't even know I'm doing it late because I am doing a voiceover and I know what I will be clicking. You know? Future. Okay, so now I have installed another Linux distribution because I recorded the video and how to install ZSH and OhMyZsh and the file got lost. So this is the Ubuntu 20.04. You can see the ZSH and OhMyZsh installed, but I have to show you. So I have installed another Ubuntu distribution which has not installed ZSH, and type this command to install OhMyZsh, not ZSH. OhMyZsh. So it is saying that please install ZSH first. You can do that by sudo apt install space ZSH. I am very slow in the video. Type in your password. Sudo is basically like giving your computer the administrator rights. Yeah. Sometimes things don't work and like sudo. Like you have to do this. Now the ZSH is installed. We can check if ZSH is installed by this command. See, you can see the ZSH version. Type in the command again. You can click the up arrow key to see the previous command which you have written in your. If you want to make your default shell ZSH, you can do that by saying yes or no. Like see, now OhMyZsh is installed. If you want to change the theme, install plugins, you can do by typing this command nano. Nano is the text editor that comes built in with Linux. If you like Vim, if you are very pro, you can use Vim, Gmax. So the default theme is Ruby Russell, and the most fancy one is Agnoster, Agnoster, but I don't like that very much, and there are a lot of themes on the OhMyZsh app website. You can check that. You can see here that in their GitHub repository there are so many themes. Like if you have to get a day to decide what theme you want. And after themes, there are a lot of plugins in it. I saw Django in it. The virtual env. Like there are a lot of built-in plugins with it. Git is set by default. So here is a trick. If you can't decide a theme like me, you can just like type random, and every time you will open the command line, a new theme will be opened. Every time. So the Windows terminal that we have installed, you might be thinking why we installed it. So there are a lot of, after installing Wsl, there will be confused like this: Windows PowerShell and Windows command prompt. So you can select any of this and open it in one terminal. Like you can open the command prompt in the new design. The old command prompt is very old. It's not looking good. So tapping this command, if you want to confirm that you are running Wsl2, not 1. So you can see there's version 2. Difference between WSL1 and 2 is that with Wsl2 you get the Linux kernel built in with Windows. In Wsl1 there was a converter which will convert first in Windows kernel and then virtually converted in the Linux kernel, but Wsl2 there's a built-in Linux kernel, and like if you are a pro and you know Docker, you can even run Docker on Windows now. See, a new theme has loaded. Oh, so what am I doing here? Oh, yes, there's a new plugin that I very like, that is Wsl2 Auto Suggestions. So you need to get on this command. Very long command. I don't know how you will write it, but you have to write it. It will auto-complete your terminal commands with this. Now open that file again, where we used our themes and plugins. Go down. So there is plugin is equal to git, and you have to add space after space, no commas, Wsl2 Auto Suggestions. I was looking for suggestion spelling at that time. I don't even know suggestion spelling. See, every time I knew. You can even install Anaconda with this. Okay, like Windows, you don't have to set it on your path and that and that. You can easily install it on Linux like you would do on Mac or Linux, the real Linux, but you can do on Linux and Windows. It's very confusing. Linux. You can download it from here. I don't use Anaconda, so I won't be installing it. It's just a mess. Anaconda. Like you can install it, but I don't know how to use it. I use WebJelly and Vbus. So there's one IDE that we will install, that is Visual Studio. There are a lot of IDEs, and IDEs don't matter. Okay, you can write commands in your sticky notes if you want. In your Windows there are sticky notes and notepad. Okay, IDs are just for make it beautiful and help you write it the commands. And the Visual Studio Code is the most new and easy to use. I like it, so I am installing it. And if you want to install Atom, you can download it from here. And another is PyCharm. You can download it from there, from jetbrains.com. I don't know, the website was not opening, maybe the internet problem. Go to downloads, and I will only be installing Visual Studio in this video because I don't use Atom. I don't know why people use it. Some people like it, but I don't like it. You can't even open a terminal in it. With Visual Studio you can open a terminal. You can open a terminal in Atom, but you have to install third-party plugins in it, which I don't like. Oh, so the main thing is the Python 3. So to run Python interpreter, you need to write Python 3 in your Linux. You can write Python to do the Python 2, but the newest versions of Linux and of Python 2. You can't run Python 2 on Linux. There might be a way, but you can't not run Python 2 on Linux. Python 2, bye bye. And so in Windows you can run Python by just typing Python, and yours will not work unless you have installed a Python already, like me, which I didn't know at that time. To install Python now, it's very easy. You can go to Microsoft Store and type in Python. It is official, not like the website as such. They say download from Microsoft Store, and it's easy. Just click download and it will download and install it automatically. No hustle to add it onto the path or anything like that. So, oh yes, so you will access Linux files from your Explorer through the Linux distribution, okay? Like this is a Ubuntu running on your Windows, so you have to run Linux from that. Okay, bye. The video is over.